Welcome to Social Media Baddies, where you are from.
I'm from Houston.
You from Houston, born and
Yes,
raised?
born and raised.
All right, rep your shit.
Mo City. That's where I'm from.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
gotta rep it.
I had somebody I thought I was locked in with, my dog from Mo City.
Dang.
Bro, he did not represent y'all well.
Well, a lot of people really don't. Not gonna
Yeah,
say
you
that.
can't really.
I can't, but I know I rep my where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there since 3 years old in Mo
Mm-hmm.
City, so
Yeah.
that's where I'm from. I want to get back to them too. I
Okay,
am.
they ain't far.
Yeah.
They miss you.
Yes.
I can tell. Okay. What was life like growing up in Missouri City from where, you know, from what you remember?
Well, it was really fun. I had a good childhood. That's one thing I did do. We stayed in a nice neighborhood. We stayed in the cul-de-sac. So that's about kids going outside playing
Hey,
kickball.
Ed, and Eddie. I know what a
You know what I'm
cul-de-sac
saying?
is. Yeah, Ed and Eddie.
Everybody's bike was at somebody's house, so you knew where everybody was at.
Yeah.
I learned how to ride my bike with no training wheels over there. So
No scrapes? No bruises?
no, nothing.
Girl, you ain't no girl. All right. All right. I'll believe it when I see it. Who was your most influential people in your life growing up?
It was my grandma.
Okay. Now, how many years did it take for you to get this beautiful?
I mean, I've been beautiful all my life.
All right. But EST 1990 what?
92.
Mwah. Hey, we accept that. I'm from '93, so that's what we accept. So, like, sweetheart, don't be afraid to throw up that '90s, baby. We from the same.
I love the
Man,
90s.
yeah.
Man, the 90s was the times.
Yes, ma'am.
It was the times. I love the 90s. I wish I could go back to the 90s.
Would you? Would you pick you out a good one and bring them back with you?
Yeah, I would.
No.
I would. It would be different. I know one thing. It shall be different.
It'd be boy, girl. Would be different. Boy, girl. Hey, everybody want to know.
Boy,
You seem scared to say that.
look.
You seem scared to say that.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, what are some of the hobbies that you like to get into? What do you do when you're not being candy?
I like to dance.
Mm-hmm.
Like really dance.
Like choreography?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yes. So I like to do. And my other hobby is I like to design a lot of things. Like they tell me I should design this, design that, like as far as designing clothes, as far as being an interior decorator, I just have a vision. So they'll give me all the stuff and I'll just put it together.
So you do a lot of clothing or any clothing at all?
I am gonna start doing a clothing, hint hint.
What
So
inspires you?
what
Be
inspired
real. What inspires you?
what inspired me was, I guess I would say my friends. My friends, they always tell me to keep going. So that's what really inspired me.
Just wanting to do something different.
Just want to do something different. And I
Yeah.
like to dress. I love shopping. That's one thing I do like to do. I'm not gonna
We
lie.
know you do.
I love to shop.
Yeah. Hashtag we know it.
Yeah. So from there, I love clothes. I have a lot of clothes. And saying that I don't have a lot of clothes, but I do have a lot of clothes.
Yes, ma'am. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Abundance is a blessing.
Yes, it is.
And I'll go to say, you just want to do something like different in fashion, or who you
I
want to make clothes for?
Well, I do want to. I did have this jean line that I've been working on since, let's say, about like 5 years. This even
5 years.
before the lashes. The last bit. So my first idea dream was doing a jean line for BBW women, curvy women, just something that can fit the curves right.
Like what type of curvy women we talking?
We're talking about voluptuous, beautiful women.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yes,
because
ma'am.
yeah, and it was gonna be designed really, it was gonna be fly.
Okay.
Really, really fly. So
Well, I still can't be.
And it's in the making.
It is.
It is. It's definitely in the making.
I see it for you. Who
Yeah.
gonna model for you? Me?
You say, yeah.
Who gonna model for you? Me?
There, women. You know what? We can partner up and do something though.
I
You just
don't
never
know if
know.
I fit the body type. My shit ain't typical.
You is a mess. You.
don't
I
know.
might come out with men on. Who knows?
That's what I was fishing for.
Who knows? I might.
You
Don't
should.
know.
You should. I feel like you shouldn't limit yourself.
I shouldn't limit
That
myself.
part.
I shouldn't. And it's crazy because I have somebody in my life that does fashion and has men clothes, and I don't know why I just haven't just branched out to men's clothes.
What's one of your major turnoffs from a man? As in first impression wise, and you just meeting this man, what's a major turnoff? And you can be brutally honest. You can be brutally honest.
Oh, do not wear all them chains and nothing. Listen.
Come on, y'all like them chains.
Listen. I mean, it's okay if you have a nice, but you got like 4 or 5 chains on, and okay, no.
Like
not.
What type of chain? We talking about tennis chain?
We talking about Cubans. We talking about all them Cubans, the big Cubans. Yeah, how you be going outside and thinking we at Dome or camp. No, we are going on a nice civilized date. That really turns me off. I'm not like a materialistic girl. I don't care about the car you drive. Like that doesn't. I don't care about that.
But wouldn't that be contradicting if you said you had a lot of clothes and you like to go shopping?
How would that contradict me? I got my own stuff. But if you offer to buy me stuff, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna go to Gucci. I'm not going to Versace. I'm going to Victoria's Secret, Forever 21. I'm going to where I know that I get my clothes. We can definitely go to the Galleria.
Yeah, be realistic.
Yeah, we can go to the Galleria. He said for once.
For once, no, because not against you, but against what they're portraying.
Right. But we can go to the Gallo. I love going to the Galleria. But that don't mean I gotta get the expensive thing at the Galleria.
All right, what type of check we fucking up? A McDonald's manager check, or are we fucking up a 7-Eleven worker check, or do the nigga gotta have a check that the IRS don't know about?
I mean, hey, however you make your money is how you make your money. Just be the best of it and the good and the best of it.
That wasn't the question.
But listen, he know what he's doing. Let's say, there's nothing wrong with a guy that has a 9-to-5, and there's nothing wrong with a guy who is a businessman.
Okay. Amen. Good response. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been arrested?
I have been arrested.
That's off topic.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have.
No, that was just off topic because that was a good answer. Like you kind of had me stumped real quick.
Oh.
But okay, since you said there's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5 guy, why do y'all put it as if that's not the normal? Why is that not why is certain things glorified over other things? Do y'all believe that people don't want to get away with crime, or what do y'all think?
I just think to be honest, the honest truth, I really think it's social media. I don't really have an answer to it because social media is out there. So that's all I really just been thinking about and just saying. Social media has really changed the game. So even though you might have somebody that has a 9-to-5, another girl might think, oh, it's not good enough. They don't make enough. They don't have minimum wage. They make minimum wage. It's not enough for me. So it's just, I just think it's social media. I don't think nobody would have the answer to that question, in their own mind, because social media just took over everybody's mind, brainwashed, really.
I agree.
Yeah. So everybody now wants the Birkin. They want the cars. They want, I don't know. They want the guy with the with the expensive shoes. That's just what they want now. As far as a guy coming up to them, and we could just say the guy is a general manager at Avis, or he could be a general manager or an executive general manager at, let's just say, HEB, but he's over about 5 HEBs. That's, what's wrong with that? The 9-to-5, it's okay. if a guy has a good job that's 9 to 5.
Okay,
And,
like the 9 to 5, those are just time slots, sweetheart. We're talking about what a 9 to 5 really offers. It's a physical, usually 9 times out of 10, deals with some type of physical labor for a minimum wage job in which the IRS takes taxes from,
yes.
in which around this time of year, niggas love, you can get a little bit of that back.
Yeah, you can.
But it's usually a small little amount because, like, let's be real, 9 to 5s don't pay much.
They don't.
But unfortunately, so say for instance, a guy he's walking nice, he's talking nice, he's saying the right things, he's being a gentleman, or he's being he's checking off boxes for you, right?
Right.
But he can't quite check one box for you. Now you don't know if it's gonna be forever or how long it's gonna take before he can check that box, but the financial stability isn't what you would like it to be, especially with social media influencing our trains of thoughts nowadays.
Right.
Like, how would you, would you give him that chance? Or would you be like, nah, his game's only good because he has to try that much harder?
Well, to be honest, it's really all about chemistry. So let's just say if I do meet that guy, and let's just say that his financial is not, in my partay or my area, but it all depends on the woman. If I'm a boss, I'm going to boss him up. That's just what it is. And if we have good chemistry, that's just how it's going to be.
I like that answer, but I'm going to leave you alone about it. Okay. So how do you feel about the men that are currently in the dating pool? Like, are you single? Or have you seen what's going on out here? Or
I am seeing somebody. It's fresh. It's very fresh.
Lucky you.
It's very fresh. We have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a boss. He's a boss. So it's like we have our own thing going on. But this dating is, it's I don't know what to say about this dating world. It's either that you're gonna be in it and go through a lot, or you're just gonna be single and just flip around, because that's just what it is at this point. You be single, you just flipping around the pond because that's just what it is. Nobody's not, I don't know, like
taking it seriously.
Nobody's not really taking it serious. And once again, social media, that's the issue.
Who do you think is influenced the most by social media? Hashtag social media baddies. Sponsored by Hustle Hard University.
Like a good influence, or like
no, like what's fucking up the dating pool influence?
The BBLs.
I disagree.
You disagree?
We ain't got to elaborate, but I disagree.
Why do you disagree?
You want to know?
Why?
Because like it's people who don't bat a second eye at it. It's cool for you, I guess. You look weird, like pushing. It's niggas who be like, all right, that's what's up.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
But you do have these guys that have girls that are natural. Remember, you have girls that are natural that they do like. But every time they're on social media and going outside, what do they talk about? The girls with the BBLs, right? So I'm just like, just as a woman.
Who are y'all listening to?
As a woman.
I think y'all been lying about that. I don't think y'all heard a lot of niggas like, damn, that bitch just left to Cancun or Mexico and just came back after 5 months and her ass fat. Don't nobody say that.
Man, I have heard a lot of stuff, and I have heard that a lot. Trust me.
From whom?
We're anonymous. We're just
all right. Gender wise,
males.
Get better friends, and I'm probably talking.
Get better friends. No, really. Get better friends, because once it's that, then they all start talking about it. I know a group of guys right now watch Baddies.
What you got to say about Baddies?
So end of the day, that's just So they're all talking about it. So
okay, well, I just like to chime in on the male side, and I think I speak for a lot of males.
Okay.
I feel like some things are nice to play with, but not everything is to lay with. And I'll say this shit right here. We okay with natural bodies. Like, even if that ass fat naturally, we're okay with natural bodies. We've been dealing with this shit since the Stone Age. Y'all have went and augmented the game. But hey, shit, ain't nothing new underneath the sun. So I'm pretty sure we'll figure some shit out.
Okay. Yeah, that is true. Now I heard that a lot too. I have heard that saying before. I have heard, they're just something to play with and everything, but to be honest, like the really girl that's
You ain't
saying
never heard that, baby. That's original. I'm just saying.
But to be honest, the girl, the wifey that everybody wants to be, she's definitely natural hair. She's at home with the kids. Like that's who's really at the house, to be honest. So
I mean, nothing against those people who went and did that either.
Right. Nothing against the people that did that. Hey, y'all look amazing. Y'all doing y'all stuff. Congratulate y'all. I don't hate. I don't do anything. I appreciate. Trust me. I love it.
Maybe we'll get it. We'll get a couple of debaters up here. Great debaters.
Yeah, and we'll just and we'll just see.
I'm against it. Like shit.
Now a little lipo is nothing wrong with that. I feel like a little lipo.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of treadmill neither. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of gym.
And you know what? And we can do that because we'll be having a little line too with my waist trainers in my coming soon too. Just
pop
saying.
Your shit, pop your shit.
Hey. Waist trainers coming in.
She's
dog fits. Just
she's dangerous. She's hustling harder than the universe.
It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with exercising, and that's fine. But at least try that first. And then if you have a little skin, then get try the skin tightening. Try the invasive skin tightening with the laser. It's no under. You just gotta stay consistent with your sessions.
I think that's a whole different scenario. If you just snipping skin, I feel like that's a whole different.
I mean, a little. Listen, ladies, I'm just telling you, you got a little extra skin. There's nothing wrong with a little lipo, okay?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's a difference.
A little lipo. Don't go everything, but just a little lipo. And that's it. And still work out. Eat healthy, drink plenty of water. Please drink plenty of water.
Cap.
Now he's saying cap.
Because I'll be up in the gym and it be the ones in there that be out there off them BBLs acting like y'all been in the gym. No, cap. Cap.
You know what?
As soon as it's time to hit them stairs and go upstairs and get on that tread, and I don't never see them sweating either. Ass built like a boulder, and I don't never see them sweating either.
You see? Ooh, yeah. Now you start another. See, there you go. You about to start something. Now you about to start.
We can cut this out. I just was keeping it real.
And now you about to start something. You about to give people your DMs now.
Well, that'd be a first. Okay, so
here you go again.
Not ducking smoke. Would you consider the men of this day and age to be sassy, quote unquote?
There's another word for that, but I don't know if we can say those words. I don't know if they're gonna
the B words,
cut it off or anything.
We can, if that makes you comfortable, say it.
Yeah, some of these niggas is bitches. I'm not just being honest.
True that.
Yeah, that's just what it is. They acting like bitches. They doing shit like bitches. So it's like, yeah.
No pushback, but would you care to elaborate on what this bitch shit is?
Now you got niggas that's messing up girls' cars and throwing their shit away and all this other stuff. And it's crazy. Calling your phone and we telling you don't call. They want to come, call you private, no call ID. They want to text you on fake pages. I'm like, well, golly, I could have saw we did this. We ain't did this.
Y'all ain't even have the technology yet to be doing this. Y'all act like they are, like, y'all not no pioneers. Y'all got it when we got it. Everybody know women are smarter than men. And y'all are way more slicker. But I will agree to the other things, but you ain't about to bash social media. And cause like I seen a meme that changed my life.
And what was it?
Say he don't miss you, sis, if he ain't tried to email you yet. Damn right. What's that at Hotmail at Yahoo? That's how you know you fucking with an old bitch. She got like at Hotmail. At MSN.
I have an AOL.
That might be sexy.
Right. I'm a businesswoman.
All right. So you would just consider like the way men are reacting
Yes.
sassy? It's not the
What
way
happened
that
to the
they're
player
handled.
men? Like, what happened to the dudes that's players? Like,
Y'all start pouring battery acid on them niggas and beating them.
I don't have time to be doing that.
I hope not.
I really don't. I'm not gonna have the energy to bleach your clothes, cut your clothes, or touch your tires, or no, it's not worth my energy at all. So I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna have the energy of doing it because I have nice things too.
Yes,
and I'll be damned if he pour out my makeup and put stuff in my wigs and my bundles. Okay,
yes,
we will have a problem, or my car, or put sugar in my tank because I have bills to pay and I have to do that too. So
that's
no.
very sassy. Yeah, by the way, that is very. I didn't know. I didn't know they was doing that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all is not at a real nigga seminar. Just let y'all know where y'all grabbing these niggas. It's not a real nigga seminar.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
But since you like to stand on business, tell us something about your business that you got going on right now. What do you do?
So right now I do have a lash line. It's called Miss Doll Lashes. I do have them on my face right now.
Okay.
Make sure you go follow my page, Miss Doll Lashes.
And they complement the eyes very well.
Thank you so much. And I have 3 different volumes of them. So, and I am taking pre-orders right now.
Okay, what's the volume? Turn me up.
So I have, these are like my going outside lashes. So in case I'm doing, of course, a podcast or anything dealing with social media, this is what I'm wearing. Then I have my everyday ladies wear. Those are my, they're kind of like short, medium, just some just to put on every day if you have like an office job or you're teaching, or if you are even giving mail, doesn't matter. You want to look pretty every day, put those on.
Okay.
So.
And what's the last? Hey, what's that level 3 about? What?
That level 3 is we outside. We outside. We outside at dawn. We outside at camp. Bad
umbrellas
habits.
Is what they
call
them. She said outside. That's them heavy ass ones, right?
Oh yeah, we is outside, honey.
Yeah. Well, okay. Is that the only business that you have right now?
Right now, currently with my LLC, that's the only one I have. Now I do have, like I said, my jean line is in the making.
Okay. Just jeans?
Just the jeans, and then I was earlier. I'm going to do my my fitness line.
Okay, waist trainers.
Yeah, my waist trainers, and I'm going to have different logos, t-shirts.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
We got a little what they call you, a fashionista.
Fashionista, yes.
Okay, so how do you unwind from a typical day? Like at the end of the day when you're done being Candy, how do you unwind? Actually, what time do you unwind at? Like what's the end of the night for you? And be honest.
And that depends. That depends what I'm doing.
Your regular work day.
My regular work day, okay. So I get home by 5 o'clock. I watch the news to see what's going on. I love to see what's going on in Houston. And I, of course, take a shower, drink some wine, and see what my show's on. Love and Hip Hop, Abbott Elementary.
Okay, Abbott. We got a geek.
Love me some Abbott, y'all.
Got to, right?
Got to. The Oval Sisters, Tyler Perry. Hey, you know, I love y'all.
Hey, Tyler Perry, holla at you, girl.
Yeah, come on now. I'm ready. I'm ready for you.
We don't want to keep that other.
I'm ready for you.
Okay, but what's like a typical like day for you anyway? It's like, is it stressful? Is there a lot going on? Are you a busybody?
Well, you know, it's so crazy. I do teach the little ones. So on my Monday through Friday, I do teach. So when I get done teaching, you know, it's really a good day.
Monday through Friday you teach?
I do teach.
Want some Abbott?
Yeah.
Okay, Abbott with a side. Hey, yeah. Abbott with a side of cabbage. Yeah.
So I do teach. So those kids always make me laugh and smile because kids always have something to say every day. It's always something going on in the kids' world. So they make me smile. They make me laugh. You know, they give me gifts sometimes, and their parents come up to me. They say, "We just love you so much."
You one of the ones you getting gifts.
Yeah.
What grade you teaching?
I really teach all grades, but my specialty is Head Start. So with the little ones, the 3 and 4 year
Careful now,
olds. So
that's what you grooming them, huh?
yeah, grooming them.
Hey, Miss Teacher, I brought you my favoriteest toy.
Man, it's so crazy. And sometimes I get breakfast at the door, the moms and dads just like, oh, I just got something for you. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Well, there you go. Okay, I can see you being a teacher, not a little teacher. I can see you being a teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, one of your passions?
Yeah, it is one of my passions too. You know, hey, you gotta have a 9 to 5, girls, okay? You just have to have some type of stuff going for yourselves, you know?
Do you know a little bit of the tea when it's come to these girls getting flew out? Like, do you know about the process that you can put us on game? You said you would put us up on
game. Well, like I said, if a lady is getting flown out, that means that she's doing something good, that he's paying really, really good attention, and he wants her in his presence, you know? So let me tell you something, you're doing really good, you're getting flown out on a PJ, okay? Because he's not going to be flying everybody out on the PJ. He might send you to Deltas, he might be sending you to Spirit. Who knows?
What type of men usually fly women out? Like, especially on PJs, I would like to know, who are these? Because, like, you just never know nowadays who have money. I'd like to know.
We can talk about corporate men, white collar men, blue collar men. We can talk about athletes. We can talk about rappers. We can talk about all those men that has more than 6 figures in their account.
How often does a young lady bump into like an athlete though? Y'all make it seem like nowadays, like, it's common to know athletes.
Well, you just never know. Sometimes they come in town. Like, this is Houston, of course, so everybody comes to Houston. So you might see them at the Galleria. You might see them at the gas station. Who knows? Okay. So you might just bump into them. And I mean, we are in Houston. So like, I've seen a lot of Houston Texans out here. So like regular people, Walmart, HEB, CVS. They're just regular people.
Okay. I mean, it would make sense. It makes sense. But like, I don't bump into like, and then we know when they professional athletes, usually you be like, damn, that nigga like 7 foot. He in this bitch with some slides on, some shorts.
Yeah, he kind of got his, you know, have his thing going on. His might just got out working out, or the gym. I mean, you know, you got a Lifetime Fitness. Hey, you might, just saying.
I'll go to LA Fitness.
LA Fitness is cool too.
Yeah, you set tripping.
I'm not set tripping.
A little bit.
Hey, LA Fitness, they have a pool, so they're good.
Yeah, we got a basketball court.
And you got a basketball court.
We got a sauna.
Exactly.
What do you think is the most valuable trait about a person when it comes to someone that you're trying to date? Their physical appearance, their financial stability, or the person's character?
The person's character.
Okay.
I have to make sure you know how to act right when we're in certain places.
And so what would their character all entail with you? Like, what is character? What's your definition of character? Because I done heard some shit.
Someone that's genuine and kind, respectful. Okay. Very respectful.
Okay. All right, I can take that. Okay. So what do you prefer? I can kind of already tell by the way you're answering, but like, honestly, what do you prefer though? Emotional stability or financial stability? And then you got to tell me why. But before you tell me why, I want you to think about it.
I'm thinking about it. Well, okay, so this goes back of me saying it all depends on the woman.
But we're talking about you.
Right, we're talking about me. And what we're saying, yes, everybody would love financial. Of course, everybody loves money. Who doesn't like money?
A broke nigga. Am I right?
I mean, I don't understand that yet because they do be broke.
Them niggas scared of money.
No, that is
money. He's scared.
But they can have money and have a fucked up attitude.
Yeah.
And who wants to live like that?
Definitely not Tyler Perry if you've seen his movies. the nigga always got some money with a fucked up attitude.
But then again, who wants to deal with love and broke and in the bills. So it's like it's
because that can bring emotional instability. Because like eventually she might get tired of it.
Yeah,
I've been there.
I think everybody has been there.
Got to.
Yeah, everybody has been there. It's just, are you strong enough to get through it together? That's the key.
And what phase are you at right now? Are you in your strength phase or is soft girl era?
This is Candy is back era. Now clock that T.
She corny. She just tried to throw me a high five. Denied that shit.
There you go. You know, so.
Okay, I'm liking it. I'm loving it. Okay, so you would go with emotional stability.
Yeah, very emotional stability.
Yeah, because you don't like sassy man anyway.
Yeah, you know, and all that negative energy, and who wants to go through all that? Yeah, the money's good and everything, but ain't nobody want to go through that. You can make your own money. You a boss, make your own money.
Okay. Do you? And we probably gonna cut this. Do you not? Because I'm gonna ask you. Have you used any online dating apps? But I know you're with somebody right now. So would you prefer me ask like?
No, ask
how
it.
Did you?
Ask it.
All right.
Yeah, ask. Yeah, I'm telling you to ask it.
I'm running the show.
Yeah, that's just what it is.
Don't cut this part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask it because I want to.
Ask the question.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Do you or have you used any online dating apps to meet any potential partners?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I really have. And I'm going to tell you the honest truth, the really truth on some dating apps. Some dating apps are a front. Y'all, ladies, if you see this man with all these bands and cars, please check the day when they had it. Because they might not have it no more. And then when you get with them, there's always an excuse or a story of they going through. Okay?
Life does
on
happen.
All of these dating apps.
Don't get to bash them in now.
So, just, you know, but at the end of the day, everybody has a profile on dating app. I don't care what it is. Everybody has one. Even if you go outside and meet a person, I guarantee you he has a dating account. Might not be active or anything, but it's still there. So it doesn't matter if you meet a guy online, doesn't matter if you meet a guy outside, it's the same thing. They probably still have an account on there. So either way, you still would have met them. But, you know, just be careful too. It's a lot of stuff going on there. So just please be careful.
No cap. I would have to agree with you on the point as in the men has had or have an account before because I used to be around a couple of dudes who thought they was, you know, like that. And that's the main thing they be showing each other. The apps, what they got on here, like yeah. But then again, I am a little bit old school. Excuse me. So
I like old school. Old school is very old fashioned.
It's vintage, ain't it?
Yeah, just coming up.
We can appreciate it.
Being a girl, at the bar or whatever. Introducing
Girl, I look
themselves.
at you and I want to watch Martin.
Yeah, you know. So
only 90 babies can appreciate it.
Yes. The 90s was everything. Yes. So there's nothing wrong with that. Even if you go into a nice dance hall and just dance. People don't even do that no more. You don't even two-step no more. People don't get on dance floor no more. It's just nothing but ass.
It's been like that since the day ages. You know how they always try to rewrite history? But I digress. So on those dating apps, have you ever had any success? Like you ever like accidentally bumped into Mr. like a decent guy, but probably just not at the right time?
You know what? I have met decent guys, but it really was not the right time. Then I was still young. I was like in my 20s and stuff. So I wasn't really ready for all that.
I understand.
But see, now in my 30s, hey, it's time for a change, okay? But you got to come correct, though.
It's cool. You know how to make a good pot of greens, right?
Yeah, you know
how to do a couple things now, huh?
Yeah, little oxtail, little cornbread, little mac and cheese.
Oh, goodness, oxtail.
Just saying. For the right dude, though. Ladies, you can't be cooking for all these dudes because all these dudes are not husband material, okay?
Not even boyfriend material, huh?
I mean, a boyfriend can work up the husband. If they're just being the great boyfriend, then yeah. Mm-hmm. But some of these don't even deserve a hot meal. Y'all deserve a hot pocket and some noodles.
Yep. Hey, but listen, fellas, don't fret not. Because Fashion Nova, the hot pocket and noodles, you can get you a nice little Fashion Nova top or something. And what they do, putting that shit in that cart, don't they? Getting that little cheap shit every time. do you prefer to meet like your potential partner in person or online? And I know you're gonna say in person because like that's just natural. Like it's better to naturally meet somebody and just like get that connection. Or would you be realistic and say, yeah, like I got anxiety nowadays because I'm very picky and niggas is weird?
Um, I would say, I mean, of course, I want it in person, but they might slide in my DM.
I feel like that's a lie. I feel like DMs is a lie.
You think so?
What's wrong with me? I have never, fellas, I have never had a response from a DM. And it's probably because I'm just like a social media person. But I don't really get responses from people that I shoot shots at. And so I just gave it up.
So you
Not
just gave
saying,
it up.
no, because I'll just walk you down. And it's a
And
whole different effect when I walk you down.
Yeah, that walk down be something serious now.
Mm-hmm.
That walk down is
What?
serious. Sometimes it gets a little bit off guard.
Yeah.
But shoot.
And I've learned y'all women don't know how to respond to that. Like some of y'all don't have game.
Okay, I don't know what it's talking about. Some women don't have game, but me, I've been walked down before a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I have a good response back. So
Probably just had the confidence that you deserve.
yeah.
But I feel like a dude to say something, hey, how you doing? And then a girl play retarded like she don't understand why you just got walked down. Like, girl, I ain't got you in this corner for nothing. Like, bro, have you seen Save Me the Last Dance, nigga? What's up? Like, nigga, I want to know what's good with me and you. And it's just like the response be so like dull most of the times. And I understand it could be because of lack of attraction or yada yada, this and that. But when you do it enough, you just realize that some girls just don't know how to respond. And then the people that do go with, they be like, oh yeah, I was shy as hell. Or like this, that, and the third. Caught off guard, as you said.
Yes, sometimes it does be caught off guard.
Okay. It's still hope, fellas.
He said still
persistent.
Hope. Yeah.
Even if she act dumb the first time, pull up on her again. Is that safe?
Oh.
Ooh, I got a question. Say a dude approaches you.
Okay.
And he's just like on some, average Joe shit. Hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
My name is so and so. I just noticed you.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to introduce myself. Blah, blah, yada, yada. Okay, have a nice day. And he knows how to back off and just dip. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But maybe you were a little bit dry. What if that dude comes up to you and approaches you again? Like, would that be like him not taking a hint? Or would that be him being persistent? And is that a good or bad?
I mean, being persistent is good. Because
How persistent?
Not too persistent. It just all depends if the girl likes him or not.
Don't do it twice, fellas.
It just all depends if the girl's feeling him or not. Sometimes, we might see a nice guy that might approach us and might not be feeling it that day or anything. So, and let's just say if he just sees you again and tries again, then it'll be a better thing. But if the girl is not attractive, she's going to definitely let you know she's not attractive.
Okay. What are some of the ways y'all let us know? Do y'all just be like, oh, hell no, fuck no?
I got a boyfriend.
Okay. Damn. Would you be cool if a guy took you to Taco Bell on the first date?
It all depends what time. Now, let's just say we were on our first date, but let's just say he was busy and we couldn't go out. We went to a nice bar or lounge. And the place didn't close till maybe like 1 or 2. Taco Bell might be open.
Okay.
And there we go.
Okay. I see how you made the situation work for yourself.
Exactly.
I could see how you would be hard to argue with.
Exactly. I don't like to argue.
No, you don't like to make niggas lose. I could tell. She just made that. We didn't say nothing about y'all going to nowhere else. Taco Bell is the only destination.
But you didn't say a time.
Well, guess what? He's taking you at a respectable time, before 10. You probably gonna go at 6 p.m. It's dinner day.
To be honest, the type of girl I am, I don't think Taco Bell would ever be in his mouth.
It shouldn't be.
Exactly. So.
Well, hold on now. Okay. Have you ever caught someone cheating?
Like caught? Like actually like in the act, like
Yeah.
as far as like
Like
I'm
you
going
cheated.
I'm going like to the grocery store and I'm seeing them walking together in the grocery store. No.
Okay. Oh, all right. How-
But it's as far as like phone wise DMs, yeah.
red-handed.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are some of the most typical? Does this occur often or?
No, it doesn't occur often.
Okay.
You know.
So
But
you dealt with a good stretch of loyalty in your
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, exactly. Because
That's
they
pretty
know
good.
not to, you know, who I'm Candy, come on now.
Well, that's cool too. But sometimes, like, there's men out here who value people. I don't know what's going on with the world. Like, you know how people speak on loyalty.
Right.
Like, it's some people who really like that's loyalty to them. Like, why not value? I got a message I could push out to the world, but we're gonna wait till the end.
You're gonna wait till the end.
Yeah,
Okay,
I like to
wait till the
spread
end.
love and positivity. Okay. So you have caught someone like with infidelity towards you.
Yeah.
Okay. And what did that do to you? Like, besides break your heart, did that like make you change your outlook on the way you see men? Did you just join the whole kumbaya fuck these niggas? Or did it like just make you turn up in what you was doing in life?
Game on. Definitely game on.
But whose game?
It's the game at this point. You want to play the game, so we'll play it.
He wanted to play the game.
And then I'm going to play the game.
With him though.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
and then we're gonna you see what I'm saying?
Shit.
You know, hey, that's just what it is. If we can play it. We can play it. And we're gonna see who's gonna come out at the end.
And how did that come out?
I'm still standing and laughing, huh?
You don't fuck with infidelity. That's not something you can do.
It's not no.
Mm-hmm. And then, because you let a nigga get away with it one time, the nigga try to make it a regular scheduled program.
Yeah,
so,
and then from there, it becomes every time when you take him back, he's going to do it again, because he knows that you're going to take him back. Maybe. So why would he change?
Maybe. Because, I mean, maybe you're right. I don't got the answer.
You don't got the answer?
Mm-mm. I can lie to you, though.
Yeah, like all niggas, like all them do.
Okay. Not like all niggas. This shit gonna be smooth. So,
yeah.
So, with that being said, have you ever been on the other side of infidelity? Have you been the victor and not the victim?
Okay, so hey, ladies, do not cheat on good guys. It's not right, okay? If they're good to you and they're doing things that they're supposed to be doing, don't cheat on them. They're good. We want them, to be honest, because they're good. We're looking for the good ones. But if you do catch them, yeah, play the game.
What do you mean catch them?
If you catch them red-handed cheating, it's a difference.
I'm saying on your end.
Yeah, on my end. So on my end, if I know this dude is being...
We want to know about the temptation. Like, what made you... was like...
But I'm being honest. If it's about my man, it's about my man. It's nobody else I'm looking at that point. So if he does something out of bounds or anything like that, and I catch him like that, yeah, I'm going to go have my fun too. But at the end, what I'm saying is, if the dude, like I said, the dude is broke, like I said, leave him. Yeah. You're done with that relationship. So it's no cheating or not, because y'all done. So you're doing your own thing.
Is that easy to do?
Yeah.
To be done and be detached?
Yes.
How long is that? Like how long you been with the person, or is
it's like just if you're fed up, you'll know when you're like really fed up. Okay. You'll just know your breaking point, the ending point. You know when you're fed up. So once you're fed up, then that's it.
So, okay. You would say that y'all already be kind of like done with them before y'all just be waiting for that one little feather to come in and break the camel's back?
That's it.
Okay. All right. At what point do y'all come to that?
It all depends on that person.
Yeah.
It just really, really all depends on that person to see if they're actually done. Because a lot of people are scared to be alone. Okay. So when you have a lot of people that's scared to be alone, they're going to be in it a little bit longer than another person will be in. So it just all depends on that person. It could take a person 6 months. It could take them rest of 2 years. It could take them 5 or 8 years.
So
Especially if they got kids together, then that's another thing.
the person is usually mentally gone before they're physically gone, you say?
Physically, yeah, of course.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
so y'all still can get some dick from them, but y'all really not there. No. Or do y'all stop having sex with them? Or
like, you just know, like, I mean, you know the energy and the chemistry, like you just know when it's just not the same no more. You'll know. Your body will know. Your body will tell you.
I got a quick question.
Okay.
For you, from all of the fellas.
Okay.
How often does your phone go dead?
Does our phone go dead?
Women's phone. Like, how often do you just be around your homegirls? Like, damn, bitch, my shit like on 15%. Like, how often does that happen?
I could say it happens. I depend. My phone is always on the charger, so and I always have. I agree. I always have my charger with me, like right now. Yeah. Or I'm having my homegirl. She totally has an iPhone, so I'm charging in her car. But if I'm in a rush or anything, or if I might go to sleep and forget to charge my phone and I have stuff to do, then if my phone is like on 15, my phone would just never go dead. Especially on Apple. You be scared when your phone go dead on Apple.
First, fellas. Anybody who ever try to sold y'all with that, oh, my phone is dead or my phone's, it died, lies. How often are y'all girls like in comatose to where y'all can't wake up and answer the phone?
Well, my phone
be or does it depend on the man?
My phone be on D&D, so
D&D. It be not disturbed, fellas. You know what the fuck.
It be on D&D, so you gotta be invited for your phone call to be heard. So, but if I really like mess with you, like fuck with you, then and if I know that you're out or anything, I'm gonna have my phone on loud to make sure you're okay and stuff like that. But if you know me, you know I'm asleep.
Yeah, sleep, getting that beauty rest. Got to. Okay. What are some things that you're looking forward to in 2025?
Success.
Very
good success. Mm-hmm. Motivating, elevating. Very elevating. I'm trying to elevate my life in 2025.
Okay, and what does that look like for you? Like, what road you choosing to go down? What path? Heard you say something about a lingerie podcast?
Yeah, I did say something about lingerie podcast.
How that will work.
And that's going to be in the making. Really soon in the making. At night, though.
Cooking with.
Look at. But hey, I might have her on my show too. Never know. Cooking.
Girl, what you cook? Is that a hobby of yours?
I like to cook.
Good woman.
Good woman, yes. I like to cook when I have my right stuff, going to the grocery store, getting my right things. Hey, I'm not ashamed to it. I go on TikTok and look at dishes that look good and I try to do it. And it comes out really good.
Yes, ma'am. As you should.
Yeah.
I love when somebody put me some salmon on some shit that ain't supposed to be on. I got salmon, peanut butter, and jelly grilled cheese.
Okay, see, he went a little bit too far with the salmon and the peanut butter.
Girl, I'll change your life.
And now he said he'll change my life.
With the food, of course. I'm not one of them dudes. Okay. What's your favorite social media app that you like to use?
Instagram.
Insta.
I love Insta.
Twin. Me too. Okay. What you like about it?
I like the friends. I just like, my likes, my followers.
The concept that
networking. Like, I really network on Instagram. To be honest, I really, really do a lot of networking on Instagram. As far as like artists, because I do a little dancing, music videos and stuff like that. So different rappers and artists DM me and say, hey, how much for me being in a video shoot? So it does give me a lot of exposure on Instagram. And TikTok. Can't forget about TikTok.
Yeah,
TikTok does too.
They're young in the game, but like they're good at what they do.
Yeah.
And I believe I like Instagram as well, but I believe I like it because it's open concept and like how it makes it easier to transverse business deals and to advertise as we advertise our brands or whatever.
Right.
And it's way better than, like, I say X or Twitter, what we used to call it.
Yeah.
It's way better than that because it's just like that site is confusing as hell. They try to connect you with everybody but who you need to be connected with.
Yeah,
Instagram,
that's it.
put you in your area
Mhm.
or at least in your demographic.
What are you trying to do? Because
Yeah.
I mean, if you
You
look,
ain't know I could break it down like that, huh?
oh yeah, that's when you go on your reels. You be like, dang, okay, and then
Yeah.
everything pop up. It'd be like either a nightclub, a bar, or something coming in, like Baywatch coming. Like it's always something dealing with what you got
Pay
going
attention to
on.
your business algorithm, businesswoman.
Yeah,
Instagram is good for you.
it's yeah.
Versus Twitter, they just gonna pump you with. That's
Twitter,
where that false information, if you ask me, is
right?
coming from.
Yeah, Twitter is very confusing.
But hey, if you looking to throw some ass, like Twitter is definitely on there.
Oh yeah,
But I did hear you slip in that you did some music videos.
Yes.
Okay. What we talking about? Missy Elliott?
You
Sierra, this is what we talking about?
You know, I do want to do those kind of music videos, but of course I do the urban music videos. You know,
right. We start from the bottom.
That's because that's what they want to see me with. You know, natural body. That's just what it is. So
yeah. Would you do a music video for that one? I don't know if you heard it, but it's like a guy named Bad Gunner. I believe he's autistic, but he did like a music video called 2K. He's like, I'm trying to make a little 2K. I'm trying to make a little 2 bands. Man, you haven't seen it?
I have not seen it.
I would have to put you on.
You would have to put me on. To be honest, some of these rappers I know, some of them I don't know. They just be wanting me in their music video because I'm pretty and cute. But once I listen to their song, it's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, y'all doing y'all thing.
Some of the things that are your first impressions, like when you see him and you profiling him before he's opened his mouth, what are you noticing at him? Is it his shoes? Is it the size of his ship? Is it his outfit?
A clean cut, good haircut.
Oh, you like the clean cuts?
Yeah, I come correct. Yeah, outfit nice, shoes nice. They don't have to be designer. They can be Jordans. They can be however you want to dress it up. They can
clean.
Something nice.
Yeah. Once a guy actually woos you over, say he takes you on your first dates.
Okay.
First 3 dates.
Right.
First 30 dates. All right, let's not put a number on it. Say he takes you on. It just all depends. Y'all go on a date. Mm-hmm. He's checking your boxes, and somehow, some way, you don't know how this filthy bastard made it in your house, let alone to your bedroom. Mm-hmm. What matters the most when taking the shit for a ride the first time? Is it the size of the boat, or is it the motion in the ocean? It's the motion in the ocean, because if you know how to do what you need to do in there, then we good. You had you a couple Mr. Miyagi. Them niggas come equipped with us. Okay, so with that being said, though, because like I understand that you might have gave him a try, and it probably wasn't always as good as it became, right? Right. Have you ever faked an orgasm? Ooh. A climax for the businesswoman. Look, I bet you everybody wants to know, huh? I mean, listen, everybody has faked a little one too in their lifetime. Ain't that the truth? We ain't mad. Because guess what? We do it too. City boys, we are. We do. Sometimes we get tired of that motherfucker. You know, it's we have. Not gonna say. Okay. I'm being honest. You know, real honest. Our feelings ain't hurt. I think it comes a point in time where you just gotta call it quits, and that's just what it is. It might not be that. It just might not be your day. Sometimes it might not be your day. It might be too drunk on Hennessy or stuff like that. Don Julio. Do you drink? I do. It's crazy if you actually pay attention to a woman and you pay attention to like what's going on with her body when you interacting. Yeah. I feel like you learn a lot more. You do? Yeah, I feel like, that's how you play the mind games for real. There you go. Yeah, ladies, watch out for the mind games, okay? Y'all started it. The mind games is can't think. I'm telling you. I've been through it. That's all good though. Okay. Is there anything that you would like to ask us? Let's see. I have my little questions too. Okay. Let's see if you guys. Ooh, not whipped out. She got it in the notes with the raps. Right next to the raps.
You know, I had to come with it to see.
You do have another direction.
So, what would be your age cutoff of dating? Like, what's too young? What's too old?
To be honest with you, I've been shocked and astounded by many different, what do you call them, age groups of women. Like, I've seen some pretty. To be honest, I'd give it to like, we ain't got no age gap. Y'all tripping. That be y'all with them shits like.
Now, how that be us?
Because like, beautiful is beautiful to a lot of niggas, and I don't know, but beautiful is beautiful to a lot of niggas. Like, a person can't ask me my type. A person can't. Yeah, you can probably go off my exes, but I got different types of exes. You can't ask me my type.
I'm the same way.
Because
I don't because it's just like I might have a dark skinned dude I date, and then it might be dark skinned for like the last 2 dating. Then I might go a little lighter. And that might be it too.
You know you ain't gonna stay over there. You just hit a visit real quick. You know, it's over here. But understood.
You know, so it just all depends. Like I said, their chemistry and just who they are. So
naturally,
yeah, just naturally, because I don't have a type either.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, that's not your type. You don't know what my type is. No, you got to just come correct, come respectful, and just come with some sense.
I've been dumb enough to let a girl's personality influence the way I felt about her physical looks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know why I've played sports growing up a lot. So like, the tomboyish girls was always cool. I was always cool with girls. Like,
your cutoff age of dating, that was the first one.
Okay, I feel like for me personally, I want you to chime in as well. For me personally, I don't have a cutoff at age. As long as it's not like far out the way, like you can't be busting it down with gray hairs. That's cool. If you stressing, that's okay. But like, don't be coming out here out your age group if you can't do the activities I still do. Like, me personally, I'm a 93 baby, so like, I give leeway, especially since I'm seeing how it's looking right now. I give leeway.
Right.
I say, if I would have to verbally say it, I'd say 35, because I just remember my mama being 35 at a point in time. And I was just like, you know, my mom was 35. I think that's a good cutoff age. She should have sat her ass the fuck down. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna say under a decade. Anything under 10 years, because the maturity level. You know what I'm saying?
We talking about Coupe de Ville though? Or we talking about
like 8-9 years difference. You know what I'm saying? Either younger or older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want to go too young because you ain't got nothing in common with her. Music, you ain't got the same music. Same. I done dealt with a younger female before. I was looking at her like, man, all over the place.
Yeah, for real.
What you grab? This poo shiesty. I'm like, what?
She had you rolling around for the pool?
Trap music playing, you know. So,
hey, free that man.
Yeah, free him.
Right.
Free that man. What you saying, free that man for? You like the Memphis nigga.
So after you kick it, like, what's next? Y'all don't have nothing in common. You done kicked it, but now what's next? Like, man.
That's a very sophisticated answer for sure.
What's next? What we gonna talk about?
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. That is true. Because now the maturity is, it's bad.
Yeah.
But your favorite quote though, it all depends on the woman.
All depends on the woman. Now it is. All depends on the woman. Because you might can have a 24-year-old that might have a mind of a 36-year-old. You might have a 36-year-old might have a mind of a 21-year-old. It's just all depends.
Right the fuck on. Okay. Anything else for us?
Right. Let's see what I have. Right. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you. Now describe the dating scene in 2025 for the men.
You want to take this first? So, all right, okay. So I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up strong.
Okay.
So
yes,
I would say I'm not like fresh onto the dating scene, but like I'm like fresh in the area in the dating scene, and I've had like, you know, I'm allowed to be outside now, right?
Yeah, okay.
And I've been out here a moment, you know, at first I had to adapt to it, the little healing stages, but I've been out here a little bit, and it's very hopeless. It's very hopeless if you really out here and that clock ticking against you and you looking for her. It's hopeless as fuck. Like, some people should be ashamed of themselves about what they proud of. And I ain't perfect, but I damn sure ain't falling second to that. I be out here trying to be serious sometimes, give people serious chances, and they never lead with their right foot. Everybody wants to be sneaky. Everybody wants to get away with something. Don't nobody want to care about who the fuck they say they care about. And that's a shame.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hashtag sensitive niggas.
I mean, he's right. You're right. It's like that now. And even for the female side, it's like that. Like, we want to find, but then again, now it comes back to social media. You know, the men say that they don't want the girls because we don't respect ourselves. We're out here half naked, shaking ass, and we're looking for a husband. Can't work like that. Can't work like that.
Why not?
I mean, but you know what? There are some guys now that it is really like that's some insecure ass shit, huh? That's really insecure because some men are not insecure. Like, I know I have dealt with insecure men before, and I have dealt with a man that has not been insecure.
What makes a man insecure?
Oh, just everything.
Being territorial or having an opinion? Saying, hey, that's wrong.
Having an opinion is okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. That's okay. But when you're doing a lot, like to the point I can't even go out to the mailbox, yeah, that's very insecure.
Well, how long is your driveway?
Oh, maybe like up the street, like just about 5 houses down.
Fellas, Amazon don't deliver mail yet? Yo, get that shit sent to the door. Nah, you can't be taking mine down the street like that. No, but in all seriousness, understood I have heard instances of dudes that's crazy out here.
Yeah.
But y'all be like taking extreme cases. Not all y'all dated this damn serial killer ass nigga.
I mean, hey, some people have, you know. Hey,
Stalker?
You know, I have dealt with a lot of people in my life.
You've been stalked?
I have been stalked. I have. I really have.
It's a good thing. Be proud.
It's scary.
Be proud. Is it done? Or is it current?
Yeah, it's done.
Then be proud. Like, a nigga couldn't leave this alone. Like,
so
when you old, you be like, a nigga couldn't leave this alone, bitch.
You
like,
know,
yeah.
so, and that comes with another thing. Just what happens to the players out there? Like, if I don't want you, I don't want you.
Well, because, like, I feel like that's effed up because y'all talking about what happened to the players out here. No, they was smacking y'all and y'all was grabbing at his leg. You like, get off me, bitch. And the thing was, people did used to fight for their relationships.
They did.
Yeah, I don't know how to reintroduce that without being persistent or consistent, whichever one applies.
They did used to fight for. I mean, they used to be outside with the boombox ringing. You know what I'm saying?
No, it all boils down to how deep are the lies you telling me. Like, how are you approaching this? All right, if my teeth too crooked for you when you meet me, probably don't have no fun with me. Probably treat me like you treat the other niggas. Because, like, why start something that you don't plan on finishing?
Ooh, yes.
But we all been guilty though.
Yeah.
But
we have all been guilty.
We all get to that age where we just realize that, yeah, damn, was I really? You do that self-reflecting? Damn, I probably wasn't the best nigga I thought I was.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That you like that?
Yeah.
I know.
That was nice.
What's the last question?
The last one is, this is a good one. Mm-hmm. What would you tell a person if they was trying to reach their goal of success? Like, what would you
put
tell
one
them?
Foot in front of the other.
Mm-hmm.
Just put one foot in front of the other, and maybe I'll see you there. Because what do we all see success as? I'm redeveloping my vision and my sight towards what's capable and what's possible. Because sometimes blessings walk up on you.
They do.
And it's for you to take that opportunity and just stop being scared.
Right, and just go ahead and do it.
I would say just keep going forward and don't limit yourself. Mm-hmm. Don't say you can't do nothing. That's where it ends. As soon as the moment you don't believe something, I think people need to practice on believing in shit. and other people need to practice on shutting their fucking mouth if they don't got nothing good to say.
Right.
Straight up.
Yep. Just shut it up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's all the questions I had.
Mm-hmm. That was a good question,
That
though.
was good, yeah.
Ah, damn near tearjerker.
Right.
I want to be successful. Okay, but we all successful in our own way. I told you that like I view broke being a certain type of way as well. Like I understand that you're not always gonna have what he got to spend.
Right.
But how do you go about life and why you, because like the thing I found out is you look hard enough for something, you'll find it. So if you look for a way to make illegal money, keep looking. You'll find a way to do that.
Yeah, you're definitely.
You want a way into the game, you'll find a way. The thing is, if you keep finding a way to be positive and you keep finding a way to strive towards success, you ain't gonna be broke.
You gonna
Right
find
now,
it, yeah.
Right now you paying dues probably. Nigga. So pay them dues.
I think everybody paying dues.
Yeah, but it feel different for other people though. Like I don't like to walk around like the nigga who ain't got no hope.
Right.
Like you a hopeless nigga shit still going good. And like even if it ain't, like it's just gonna be the best I can do.
Right.
And I'm gonna make it look good while I do it.
Right.
So that's why I say let's keep grinding, because who the fucking cares if we do this shit for like the whole year and we don't pick up no traction?
Right.
We got a year's worth of content.
Right.
I'd be proud of the accomplishment.
Yeah.
To be a part or something. But we gonna have traction because we gonna have chemistry because we stay in the kitchen. Go ahead and bless us and promote what you got going on and coming up in the future, and tell us why you are a social media baddie.
I'm a social media baddie because I bring love, I bring the energy, I bring the confidence. I walk with my head up high every day. I don't let nobody stop me on my path where I gotta go. And that's what makes me a baddie, because I don't give up at all. Yep, that's it. Short and simple.
You got anything that you want to endorse that's coming up? You want to shout out your social or anything?
Well, follow me, The Real Miss C Doll. So it comes with my Miss Doll lashes too. But you follow me on my Instagram, my personal Instagram. My business Instagram is on the bottom. So just go ahead and click that, follow. I will follow you back. And like I said, my other clothing line will be coming into effect. And my waist trainers will be coming into effect too. For these ladies that want to get in the gym, want to sweat a little bit, I got y'all.
How was your experience with us as social media baddies today?
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I would love to come back anytime. And it was just fun, relaxing, fun. I like this getting to know opinions. I'm a good debater, so
we'd love to have you back.
Yes.
Definitely got to get you on that debating part.
Got to get on the debate. We got to do it.
Yeah, let's bring some BBL people up here.
Yeah,
we'll do natural.
And we do
but you gotta find a male dude with a BBL. I can find a female with a BBL.
Oh man.
I'll get Batman Cavo. I'm just kidding. Okay. But you had a good experience.
I had a very great experience.
Yeah.
Very comfortable, very nice. Just feel at home. Just talk your shit. What's up, y'all? This is Candy, and you have watched and tuned in to the Social Media Baddies TV, where the real baddies come to Houston at. And go ahead and do that podcast. And guess what? We is out this mug. Go, love y'all.